So to add a curriculum map, you go to Curriculum Maps, Add Curriculum Map. You then need to give your map a name, and once you're happy with the name, you select Create. And that will take you through to the curriculum map page. So next you need to add in your classes. To do that, you select Add Group, and any class that has already been added to the organisation will appear in this drop-down menu. So you need to find the relevant class, and then click it to add to the map. So once you've added all your classes, you'll have a blank template ready to go. You'll notice that along the top we have the 6 terms, and along the side are the classes that have been added. So next I want to add in the units to my curriculum map. So to do that, I'm going to go to the class and the term, and I'm going to select the plus button that I want to add the unit in. This will bring up a preloaded list of all the units available on the PE Hub. So you're going to scroll down, find the unit that you want, click, and it will add it into the square just there. You can also add your own custom unit to your curriculum map. To do that, you're going to select the plus and then add custom unit. You then give that unit a name. So for example, I'm going to call this one balance bikes. And when I'm happy, I'm going to select click. I can choose the color, so I'm going to keep it as blue because that matches my reception class, and then add unit. And you'll notice that now has been added to the curriculum map. But what that also does, that also saves that activity for future use. So if, for example, I go into Spring 1 here and select plus and add custom unit, if I click here, you'll notice that balance bike has already appeared. So I can just click it and add it again, and it stays there. So once I've added all my units, I can now go about editing my map. So ways I can make edits are I can change the name of the terms by selecting the pencil at the top here, or I can click the 3 dots next to a class name, and this is going to bring up a drop-down menu. So things I could do include I can hide unit lines. So for example, my reception class are only doing 1 activity per term. So if I hide the last unit line, those extra crosses then disappear. If I need to, I can add them back in. And I can add as many lines as I want per class per term. Other edits you can make is you can swap the group. So if you want to change the group, you can put a new group in there. You can move the group, so I can move them down 1 line to swap them positions, or alternatively, I can move them up 1 line to go back up to the top. Our curriculum mapping tool has an auto-save feature, so every time you make a change, it saves it automatically. So if, for example, I remove this last line, the auto-save kicks in. I can also edit the name of my map at any time by selecting Edit Name and changing it in there. I can also print off my curriculum map onto an A4 piece of paper by selecting Print Page and clicking Print here. Once I'm happy with all of my curriculum map, I'm going to select Finish, and it will take me back through to the curriculum map page. To make any changes at any time, all I need to do is click on the map that I want to change, and it'll take me back to this page and do all those edits that we looked at previously. On this platform, you can have as many curriculum maps as you like, so you may want to have a new one for each year. If you want to organise this home screen here to make it a little bit more manageable, there are 2 ways you can do this. You can either archive a curriculum map, or you can delete it. So to archive, all you would need to do is you need to select the box, tick the boxes that you want to archive, select bulk action, and archive selected. Once you're happy, you're going to click archive. Now, a curriculum map that has been archived has not been deleted from the system. So it's still retrievable, you can still see it, it just won't appear on the curriculum map home screen here. If you wanted to see your curriculum maps that have been archived, you go across to the archived section here, select the filter, tick show archived, and those curriculum maps will appear. So it's a great way of keeping that data on your system and not deleting it, but keeping that home page nice and fresh. You can unarchive at any time. So to unarchive, you're going to select the tick boxes again of those 2 maps, bulk action, unarchive selected, unarchive, and then once you take the filter off, you'll see that they have now reappeared back on that home screen there. Alternatively, you can just delete any curriculum map from the system as well. So to do that, I'm going to tick the box of those maps that I want to delete. A word of warning, if a curriculum map is deleted, you cannot get that back. So if you want to keep it on your system for future reference, you might want to just archive. If you want to get rid of it completely, you're going to delete. So once I'm happy I've ticked the correct curriculum maps, I'm going to go to bulk action, delete selected, select delete, and they've now been removed from your organisation.